Do 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 do.
3 weeks ago, our next guest had never been on radio or television. Then she got angry about rising interest rates, and the rest is history. She had a meeting last night in Canberra, and it went pretty well. I'd like you to welcome Gina Jeffries. Gina, welcome back, because you were here on Tuesday. You promoted pretty heavily the meeting last night in Canberra, and how did it go?
Fantastically, beyond our wildest expectations. We had 3 times the number of people there that we thought we would.
In numbers, how many?
1,500.
Well, that's very good for Canberra,
Yes,
isn't it?
it is.
Excellent. What sort of reaction, what sort of night was it?
It was a night of the people. The people of Canberra were there, and they really had their say, which was wonderful. They told the politicians who were there that they weren't going to take it anymore, as one gentleman on the balcony called out. We've had enough and we're not going to take it anymore. And that was the feeling of the meeting.
Anyone against you?
Well, we had one Labor politician, Eleanor Grasby. She didn't get a very good audience reception, so that could have been why.
What did you have to say?
Not very much. That was really nothing.
So do you get this feeling, Gina, that, I mean, really it's, you know, it is gathering a lot of moss, and do you believe that it's not just a housewife like yourself with a small group of people just saying this is not good enough? It really is a groundswell around Australia?
Oh yes, Bert, of course it is, because today in the paper Nobby Clark's saying 19% by November. Are we going to take that? No.
There you go. And
thank you.
I think our audience today is a fair indication of all shapes and sizes, every demographic, I would suggest, that's available in Australia.
That's right.
I mean, where do you take it from here? You've had your meeting, it's been successful. What's step number 2?
That's only the beginning. That meeting was only the beginning of what we're doing in Canberra. On Monday night at 7:30 in Canberra, we're having a meeting in a committee room at Parliament House of the people who stayed behind, 60 of them, stayed behind wanting to be on our committee in Canberra. Already I've been asked to speak on the 25th of June at a public meeting being arranged in Albury by our Interest Rate Revolt group there. And next Friday we are having the biggest public meeting for the Interest Rate Revolt that Sydney can muster in either Martin Place or Darling Harbour. So watch it to TV, radio and newspapers. It'll be advertised. We're not sure where.
Gina, would you consider politics for yourself?
I think this is politics, isn't it, Bert? This is really what politics should be about, because this is people saying what they want, all together, you know, as a mass, saying what they want, and we now, unfortunately, we have to force the politicians to do it. They're not taking our mandate, which we're giving them, and running with it.
But they're certainly hearing your message, and they'll have a further opportunity from Martin Place, you said,
That's
possibly.
right.
And, well, good luck, continued good luck with with it. And I do believe, as I mentioned before, that you've got a lot of Australians right behind you.
Look, I know we have, because now we've got groups all over Australia. And what I want next is someone in Melbourne who wants to be a leader in Melbourne to call me.
I want to be a leader in Melbourne.
And we need a leader in Melbourne, do you? Good.
Well, I'm very interested. Unfortunately, time wouldn't allow me to do it personally, but I do wish you well with your cause, Gina. And thanks for coming back and seeing us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure, Bert.
Gina Jeffries. We sort of discovered her on Tuesday, and now it's pretty big business. We're back with you after this break, and we pay tribute to Ricky May.